Hello. Hello everyone. Welcome to the live streams of Global Trade Live. Today is 28th of June and this is New York session over here. So let's just get started. So today is the new day of the month and let's see what do we have today. Okay. So let's just remove all the drawings over here and let's do the fresh analysis. Okay, so it looks like that GJ is just moving sideways right now and it's just consolidating, and I think clean buys will be above this area. Let's just calculate the range over here. I think clean buys, yes, this is a clean range over here and it's a good range, yeah, which is coming from the left. So this will be the resistance over here, and right now it's just moving sideways, so there is no buy and no sell right now. So yeah, okay, so I think sells can be below this area over here, and yes, right now this is a no trade zone at this point, and we will wait for the market to break above 154.200 for buys, and we will wait for the market to break below 153.87 for sells. Alright, so let's just open this graph over here. So by looking at this 4-hour chart in GBP JPY, it looks like that the previous 4-hour candle, which was from the London session, so the previous 4-hour candle over here was extremely bullish. The market came here and rejected the same area it rejected earlier. Alright, so if we just get some more information from the left, then we will get to know that whenever the market rejects this area over here, so it always go up and test this high again, right? So what I'm thinking is that this coming down is just a liquidity wick forming in the 4-hour candle over here, because we still have more than 2 hours left for this candle to close. So what I'm thinking is that if the candle, if GJ starts to go up, then we should be looking for buys, and let's just stick to the bias today, because I think it should be going up to test 154.425 area. Because look, on the left, so the previous candle closed above 1 2 3, these all three candles which formed a resistance, and now it has become a support. So I think this support will most likely this current candle will most likely to reject this support over here, which was a resistance. Now it became a support, so it will reject this area, and this will be a good wick over here, which will be a liquidity wick, and the current candle will be flipping back to go all the way up. So that's the idea here, because if you look on the left, then it's really clear over there that this area over here was a huge consolidation zone earlier. So now GJ has already entered this huge consolidation zone from the left, and I think that this should be going up. So yeah, so I'll stick to buy bias today, because hello PS Gore, how are you? So I'll stick to the buy bias today, and I'll try to find some good opportunities and buy. So let's see here. So this will be our potential target for buys. So we have this clean range. Right now the market is just consolidating, and let's just see here. Okay, so yeah, it looks like that this channel is going on right now, and it will be moving up. So we will try to find some symmetry also, but let's just find some symmetry here. Let's look at the 30 minutes. Yeah, so if we look at the 30 minutes over here, okay, so if we look at the 30 minutes over here, then we can see that the market was coming down from this level. So it break above this trend line and came back, retested this area. This candle rejected this area, went up, and now it's just consolidating. Looks like that it's getting ready to go up. So That's what I think. And let's see what more information do we have. So okay, let's just draw this trend line here. Yeah, it's matching this area. So market went down, tested this area. Now, so the probability of going up to test this trend line again is really high, and once it starts to break this trend line, I think it can go up to test this level again. So that's what I think, and I don't know it will be happening or not, because we don't know anything, because you cannot just 100% sure about the market. So we can just trade on most probable ideas, and that's it. Your analysis should be correct, and you should know how to cut your losses short. So that's the key over here, and I think, yeah, we have some more information available here. Yeah, so now we got our channel here. Now we know that GJ can reject this area over here and can go further up. Okay, so now we have sufficient amount of information which can help us to execute a trade, and I think let's now just find out some symmetry over here. Okay, so the market is, let's just go to 1 hour. Let's see here, what do we got? Okay, so looks like 1 hour is kind of, let's just remove everything from here. Okay, so this is 1 hour over here, and it looks like if we are anticipating the market to go up, then let's see. So we have this W over here. Now we have this area was there. Now we are anticipating for the market to move up, but right now there is no such symmetry forming at this point. The market is, yeah, there is nothing here. If we talk about the symmetrical move, I don't see anything right now, because if we are anticipating the up move over here, then I don't think that there is any move. What I am thinking is that this area over here is matching with this area over here, but if we go to these areas, then the market should go down. That's the thing. And if the market is going down, then obviously we cannot take a buy. Let's zoom in and see. Yeah, the market is trying to go down. GJ is showing some volume, and if we cross through this area over here, then the target will be most probably here. So this will be our potential targets for sells. Let's just go to the 5 minutes and see what information do we have according to the 5 minutes. Okay, so the information we do have is, let's see here, let's draw some information. Yeah, this is good. So this below this area, sells will be executed here. So 153.823 will be the sell execution point, but that totally depends on how the candles will be closing. Hello Nelson, how are you? I'm doing good. How are you? Okay, so the 5 minute candle just closed a really strong bearish candle over here. So let's just find some more information. I think, yeah, this is good. So now we do have upper trend line, lower trend line, and the market is really falling down over here. 15 minute candle is dropping really hard. 4 minutes left here for the 15 minute to close, and I'm gonna wait for the 15 minute to close. If waiting if by waiting this candle just drops all the way down, then it's all right. It's okay for me to miss this trade, because I cannot just took this trade if this current candle just breaks this low over here. Why? Because earlier it rejected this area. So what if it come all the way down to 153.823 and reject this area and just close above the zone? Then at that point I'll be stuck and I'll be losing money. So that's the issue with this thing, and I'm gonna wait here because the market is falling down from here. It retraced a little bit, but it can okay, so the market is falling down from here, and I can expect some retracement and then go down, because whenever the market touched this trend line over here, it went up. So here also, when it will be touching this trend line, it can create a resistance and then it can go further down. How gold holding up? I have taken a buy at 1776. Okay, so let's just check gold. Let's just first see and clear the GJ analysis here. Okay, so 30 minutes is now at this point. Look at this point. It can reject this area and close above the trend line. That can happen here. And let's see. Yeah, the market is rejecting. So once it breaks above this area, then buys will be good. Okay, so let's see here the 4-hour. Okay, so if the 4-hour candle starts to retrace all the way back, then that will be a sign of market to go up. Let's see gold here, what the gold is doing. Okay, look, so days before I told you that gold has entered the consolidation zone and it moved exactly like the same as it moved earlier, right? So that means this area is a copy of this area over here. This mirror move is from this area. So now the question is, will it go up or will it go down? The answer is we don't know. We really don't know whether it will be going up or it will be going down. We can only predict, and let's see here, what can we predict here? So by looking at these charts over here and by looking at the trend right now gold is in a bearish trend, right? It's coming down from here. Now it has entered the consolidation zone, which is this zone over here, and I think it will break down soon, like this leg over here. So that can also happen. Okay, so what the market can do is that it can just reject some of this area over here and can go all the way down. So let's see, let's just wait for the correct timing and correct opportunity to execute the trades. And let's see here, what do we have right now? I don't feel that gold is in a really good range, so what I can suggest here is to wait for the market to break below 1772.68, so that you will be having clean range here to the left, and you will be easily, once break these lows over here, easily it can fall down here 85-90 pips, and then it can go further down. So just wait for the break below 1772.68, and then you can go for sells. And to be very precise, you should be waiting for break below 1771 area, so you can sell below 1771. Yeah, that would be an easy sell, because look at this candle over here. This candle is having more than 2 hours left to close, and what it can do is it can create this liquidity wick, and this single candle can just go all the way down, right? So if you want to hop in the trade in gold, then just wait for this current candle to break below this wick over here, this wick. So then you can execute sells. You're welcome. Okay, you have taken buys at 1776. I just forgot that. 1776. Let's see here. 1776. I think here you executed. But I don't know why you executed buys over there. There was nothing to, take buys on. So if you can send me some analysis on from trading view, then if you can share the chart with me, then it will be great. I can figure out if you have done some mistake, then I can just tell you that, because I don't see any buy trades on 1776 because there was a wick fill. It can do wick fill or something. So if you can send me a chart, then that would be great. I entered the trade on 15-minute time frame. Even though on the 15 minutes also, if you can just send me a chart, then that would be great, because on the 15-minute also I don't see any buy trades. 1776, yeah, there is no buy trades at 1776, even though on 15 minutes. Let's see if there is some news today. Okay, there is no news today. Alright, so now here's the thing. So I want candles to just break above 154.200 or make something that from which we can take a buy trade. Because guys, here's the thing. If market starts to go up from this area, that means in the 4-hour, this current 4-hour candle will be retracing all the way back, right? So 154.200 is this wick over here. So that means we will be planning to execute buys above above the current 4-hour candle wick, which can take us to this area, which will be giving us around 22 pips. So yeah. Guys, is my voice loud and clear? Okay. Hello Saman, how are you? So now it just we need to wait some time here because the market is setting up itself. Let's mark session times over here. This is pre-New York and this is NY Open over here, and oops, NY Open is wrong. Let me just recorrect. This is NYSE Open. This is NY Open over here. So now we were expecting some volume to come in at the time of pre-NY, and volume just came in, but it was of no use for us because we need a break below this areas, these levels over here, to execute our trades. So at the time of NY open, maybe there can be some volume, but if not, then we need to wait for NYSE open to take a trade. So with time, we will be marking some more informations to execute the trade. So look, here at this point, support was formed. It went up, came down, created another support. So this was the buy over here, which was 20 pips, and now the support, another support has been formed at this point, but we don't know exactly whether this is a support or a resistance forming here. So if another support forms above this support over here, then we could have early entry in GJ. That would be the point where we can have early entry. And if not, if it starts to come down and this, it forms a resistance over here which will be lower than this resistance, then I think that will be the point sells can be executed. Actually, the thing is, I really don't think that it will be going down so easily from here, because it need to tap 154.425 if it's want to go down. And according to the daily, look at this level over here. When when GJ was stuck into these two zones, it always just bounce back, tap this area, bounce from there, reject that area, and tap 153.685, then it tap again to upper level. I think today's candle can go really up. If that happens, then we will be ready. So that's why my bias is really buy today. So let's just write it down. So this is the no trade zone over here. This middle zone over here, which is no trade zone, will be giving us more and more information timely, and which will be helping us to execute the trade.